Yo,
What up,
yo, what's
guys?
going on, miners? TerraHash Tuesday. Sorry for being late. Got my co-host, Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining here, and me, the guy that's in the back. Yeah, King.
In
What's
the
going
back.
on, everybody?
How's everybody doing? I don't even. We're all like tired and beat the hell. Like
Yeah,
we're all just exhausted. Um, I still sound like shit.
yeah.
Um,
I'm starting to get over being sick a little bit now. I just cough at night. Like last night, I had acid reflux and my cough, so it was like, oh
that's
man, it was
awful, bro.
it was so awful, dude. I was like coughing and like acid reflux was coming up. It was terrible. I was up
Damn
to
you,
like 4
Panda.
a.m.
Damn you. Get us all sick.
the Panda 19.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Panda. Hey, listen to this. The Panda pandemic.
Panda.
All
All
right.
right.
I don't want to laugh too much.
No, we didn't catch Gordon Murray. What's
Uh,
up, man? We didn't catch.
uh,
We didn't catch Corona. It's just I have a sinus infection. And it's actually going away because when I start to lose my voice, it's very weird. When I start losing my voice, that's when I know I'm at the end of it. It only lasted a
yeah.
few days, so no big deal.
Yeah, man. It's everyone's starting to, I think probably by the end of the week, probably by Saturday Night Live, we'll probably all be back
Yeah,
to
back to
normal.
normal. Yeah,
Back to normal, man.
it was totally worth it, though, man. I told you to lay off the makeout sessions with him, bro. I'm telling you, this shit was crazy.
Dude, it's a once in a lifetime experience, man. I gotta live it up.
Oh my
uh,
gosh. Oh.
uh,
Anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. Tech Manti, Cryptic, Y2K, what's up, bro? Steph and Cicero, Second TL Mining, Travelers, what's up, man? I see Pandas in the chat. He was on the top. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash, Easy Admin, all set. What's up, dude? Michael Aiken, what's up, man? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Hit me up. We got to talk. Real Living Investing. Hey, guys, what's going on? He said, Real Living Investing says, if Caspa hits $1, I can retire. You and me both. So,
I couldn't retire, but
be a nice chunk of change. You see
I
XRP?
I would definitely go out and buy a Challenger. Is what I would do.
Did you see XRP? XRP was up like 30% today. Did you see that?
I'm not one of those guys. I don't really watch the market. I probably should pay like a lot more attention to it than I do. I rarely ever check it. The one thing I check is just like, if my, L7's making its, daily deposits and, checking on my minings and stuff like that, my nodes. I just kind of check on that. I don't really check on the market.
No.
Not right now anyways, because we're kind of like in the bear market. So there's going to be like some movements, right? But they're not going to be like super drastic.
Let me see if I can show my screen right here. So there you go. If you want to put it up, XRP. That's now it says up 19.81%, but you got it on screen? See it? I switched screens. I can't see it. So
Okay.
up 45. It's at 45 cents, man. This thing pumped today big. I don't know if you guys saw that in the chat. Sorry, my voice is still raspy. Let me check the chat.
Did something in their court proceedings go well today? Is that why?
There's been a lot of positive sentiment around the court proceedings. It looks like they're gonna win their case. The judge, has made just some articles that I've read, guys, not financial advice, obviously. The judge said something to the effect of that the SEC looks like they're going more for personal agenda than they are for law. And when a judge says something like that, this is what you get. So, like, a lot of people are getting there's a lot of positivity around XRP and what's going on now. So I can't believe it. I mean, it's got a $4 billion volume. Volume's up 316%. That's crazy. I am an XRP. Yeah. It is a lot. I hold XRP. I'm an XRP holder. Guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know what you think XRP is going to go. Do you think they're going to win? Let me know. Let me check the chat real quick. 4J, what's up, North Island? What's good, dude?
Panda says he's at the Olive Garden. This guy he's always somewhere when somebody's streaming, because everyone's like, hey man, why don't you come in and then call in? He's like, oh no, man, I'm eating chicken nuggets right now. Now he's eating a bowl of pasta.
So Panda wanted me to check Pigeon Coin. So here you go.
It looks like it's down.
Yeah, it doesn't look pretty good. Look at the volume though. Wow, $4. Watch out.
Whoa.
This has got to be a bunch of
Well,
BS.
I mean,
It's not
that's a
even
lot
the
of
right one. This is from-
volume though when it's only how many zeros is that? One is that 5 zeros or 6 zeros? I think that's 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah. So $4 is quite a bit of movement when it's like 5 zeros back.
Oh my god. Patrick Guyan, excuse me, what's up, man? Mark, Coastal Crypto, what's up, dude? He says XRP is going to 0, bro. I hope not.
Going to 0. I don't hold any XRP or anything like that.
DJ Mines, what's good, bro?
What's going on, DJ?
I don't think XRP will go to 0. I don't know. DJ Mines, you're the chart guy. What do you think? XRP, give me your projection for XRP.
Do not 1 year, do all time on the chart. Whoa.
Yeah, $3. I bought in when it was low.
Yeah, what it do on the last because that's like when that's like
Right
this what it do on the last bear?
Yeah, $1.50.
Yeah. I had a big pump up on the previous run and then it went down again. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's gonna go nowhere.
Buy
Maybe
the rumor, sell the news.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not a good trader. Obviously, I started my own like live doing trading, which I know there's been a couple missed Saturdays, so we'll be making it up because I was sick. So this Saturday I'll be probably buying like I think I need to do 2 or 3 times the amount, so I'll be doing that on Saturday just to do that trading. You know what I mean? I am not. I don't know if it's trading or holding or whatever you want to call it, but I'm not good at it.
So DJ says 75 cents long term, maybe $1.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm actually, I was like, everyone's kind of like looking at, they were talking portfolios yesterday, right? Or, lately. And I'm going to say, I'm like expanding into Litecoin and Dogecoin, right? Because obviously I have an ASIC. I have my S19, but it doesn't really, it actually doesn't generate a whole lot of Bitcoin, right? So
yeah,
I want to start moving into maybe some Bitcoin, maybe, because right now, like if you look at my portfolio, it's like 98% flux is what it is across the board. So
yeah, everything's flux. I'm trying to look at just checking hash rates and stuff. I'll share the screen here.
I'm still solo mining. So that poll I did, Flux won the poll right when Saturday Night Live started. And I've been solo mining Flux and I've already hit 2 blocks, which by the amount of hash rate I have that's the amount of flux I would get for the whole week. So if I hit 1 more block, then I'm already doing better than pool mining. So I haven't hit another one yet, but we'll see.
I'm checking the hash rates, King. I shared the screen. Looks like Bitcoin hash rate has been steadily increasing. Obviously now it's up 15% in the last 7 days, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna continue to climb because like I said, I think the bull run's it's not gonna be full swing, but it's gonna start towards the end of the year here. So I don't see it going down, right? Because this is like you said, this is the time to be buying ASICs and stuff like that. This is when the hardware is cheaper. Like, why would I pay 5 to 6 times as much in the bull run for the same machine as I could pay for it right now? Granted, yeah, you're not making as much money right now, but it's you could buy like 4 or 5 times as many machines as you could than if you bought it during the bull run. So
Flux hash rate is
like 3.5 megasouls still, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it's hovering around there.
Hey, don't show
where it was.
Don't show this one. Go show something else, like Caspa or something. Everyone go to Caspa, dude. I'm solo mining right now.
Don't hate on Caspa, man. Caspa's profitable. Don't hate on Caspa.
No, I know. I'm trying to get everyone to go to it so that way they leave my Fluxel and I solo mine.
Listen, a lot of people hating on Caspa, man. Don't hate on Caspa. Everybody's like, oh, coach. No, bro. Caspa's gonna be a good project. I
There
mean,
was, there was one of the other crypto tubers. I won't say who it was, but he's he thinks that Cas was going to be the new Ethereum.
it can be. I mean, dude, honestly, everything, unless somebody knows something, it's all speculation, bro. Caspa's
Yeah,
definitely gearing up to be in a good spot. They've had significant price discovery. It hasn't dumped, knock on wood,
not
and
yet.
not yet. And hey, look, I mean, it's staying pretty consistent. It had a few dumps here and there, like 5%, but it didn't go crazy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like Bitcoin went down a couple days ago before it shot up to 28, and Caspa didn't get affected. What's interesting to note, though, and is so Bitcoin's at 28,188, right? But Flux, usually when Bitcoin goes up a couple percent, we see Flux follow, right? I'm not seeing it up 1% today, but I'm not seeing it. Flux is still
Mm.
sitting at 63.
Yeah. Usually, you see a 5 to 10% increase on an altcoin.
Right. Like, and we didn't see it with Flux. So I wonder, does that mean, and Adam actually brought up a good point the other day. He says that means everybody is selling everything and converting it to Bitcoin. Do you guys agree in the chat? Let us know. Do you think everybody right now is
Yeah,
converting
I
everything
think
to
a
Bitcoin?
lot of people are doing that move, especially as we get closer to the bull run, right? They want to get into that stable Bitcoin where they make, 3, 4, maybe 5, maybe like best case scenario 5x, right? I don't think you get a 5x now, probably maybe a 4 if you're lucky. But it's more of a stable. Um, I guess if you're going to be a betting man, it's the more stable one to go with. So I think people, that's that's essentially what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to be mining other stuff and I'm going to be converting into Bitcoin myself probably. Um, I kind of want to get a little more diversified.
Right.
Um, I have way too much in flux right now. If you took it to like somebody who's like a finance guy is going to be like, what are you doing?
So another project I've been watching, a lot of people have been talking about is Conflux. So we see here, it's obviously only up 2%. But if we go to, I don't know how to change this thing. Hold on. I think we go to 7 days. It's been going up a lot. This has been another one that's been steadily growing. Um,
Yeah.
$643 million volume last 24 hours. I mean, I guess they have something to do with cellular networks in China now. I'm assuming. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
100%.
that was their big push is the from that Chinese government with the cell phone thing.
Yep. So
Um,
they're doing well. I wonder. I don't know what their mining profitability is, but let me see. Let's see what their hash rate is.
there was a YouTuber and it's been a while since he made content, but man, he was kind of big into Conflux and that was TPS miner. He did a
Oh yeah.
video about a year ago and he was kind of into Conflux and he got quite a bit of it, and people kind of gave him a little bit of flack because it's a Chinese coin and stuff like that. But still, I mean,
Hey,
imagine if he's holding that bag right now. He's probably pretty happy about it. You know what I mean?
so it looks like March 15th, about a week ago, exactly, almost. They were only at 5.72 terahash, and now their network is over 8. And but they're only on 8 pools, which I mean, with all the popularity this coin had, I thought this would be on more pools, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, you never know. It's just interesting. Like we've been so busy and out of it, man. I haven't even really got a chance to look at everything. Honestly, I was getting ready to shoot a new video. I purchased all my new
Oh
stuff,
my!
my
He
gimbal.
just
I'm like
he
doing
just
all my
keeps
stuff,
making promises now.
and I purchased all like I got a new lens. I was like, I'm gonna upgrade the camera a little bit. Um, the last few days, and finally I'm good. And then we get sick, and I'm like I can't do it. So I wonder. Let's check Radiant. Let's see where
I,
that's.
I
Let's see
was
what
solo
that's.
mining that
Oh
for a
my
while,
god!
man. That was actually pretty good. Their hash rate's down.
Holy hell, it's down.
Yeah, they had a price drop too, but yeah, it's if you got a decent amount of hash rate, it's a good time to mine Radiant.
Yeah, a lot of pools
And
too.
it's you can get it down pretty efficiently too with some good tunes, so it could use pretty little power. So that's another good one.
Yep. Let's see. DJ Mines' favorite coin, Firo. See what they're doing. Oh my god, look, they got nothing, man. This project's like dead.
No, sign us out. Is that I can't read that. Is that 220 gigahash?
Not
That's what fear.
109. That's
Yeah,
that's
network hash rate is what I'm looking at. Network hash rate.
yeah, 190 giga. Oh, network 229. Yep.
Yeah, that's Firo Pow, right? So that's like double. It's like
Even
double Ethereum. So that's like
even if
half a
it's double,
terahash.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's Firo Pow. It's just like a Pow. It's like half of Ethereum mining.
What's this? I've been seeing this around Beam. What's Beam, man?
That's another old coin. It's been around for a while.
Yeah. Let's see. You mentioned Ubique.
Ubic.
Ubique, excuse me.
Ubic. Yeah, Ubic.
Yeah. What's this about?
It's a I don't know what it's about. It's similar to it does Ubic hash, which is similar to ETH hash. So it's another memory intensive algorithm.
Nice.
So
Very, very nice. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check the new coins. Let's see what the new coins are. Volks.
oh, holy smokes, man, dude. Thank you, Crypto Craig, dude. Look at this guy. As DJ would say, he's dropping the big PP down.
Oh my god.
$50
Nice,
dono
bro.
right here. Appreciate Terra and the entire team, man. You guys are putting in the work. Appreciate you guys going live for the community. Thank you. Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
my
Crypto
brother.
Craig.
I
Thank you, man.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thanks, man. You get all the super chats. I don't get shit. What is this? Volks hash?
That's a new one that just came out. I was looking at that.
Let's check. Let's see. Let's look at what the website is. Okay. What in the hell?
Yeah, I clicked on it and then I was like, yeah, maybe.
They got a Gmail account. That's cute. That's nice. Hey, but you
Yeah,
gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. I get
I
it.
mean, now look, man. When I first like started a different business a while ago, like my own like detailing business, I had a Gmail account. I get it. Y'all start somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it's legit. Maybe it's not. You know what I mean? To
You know
me,
what? Listen, when
it's
Caspa started, when Soat was talking about Caspa, I went on their. They had like it was very similar to their site, and now you go to their site and it's obviously
I
completely
I
different.
actually just got a DM today about a project that wants to like for me to promote them, and I never heard of them. So I haven't even took the time to research it. It's called Rise X. Does anybody know who and what they are? It's like Ryzen, but with no N and an X at the end of it.
Right. Nice.
They're not going to be a mining pool stats. You're probably going to have to go to like Bitcoin, like talk for them and look for them. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. What's that? There you go.
I don't know. It says to B&B liquidity though.
Oh,
That doesn't give me nothing.
I don't know if that's the right one.
Rise X.
Yeah, you probably have to look at like Bitcoin talk forum. It's probably going to be a new coin.
Yeah.
So, a little. I'll be dropping a video probably. I was going to do it for Friday, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time because I have a few takes I need to do and like edit and stuff like that. So I got one of those Hive mappers. So thank you to the guys over at Hive Mapper. I'll be doing a review video that I'll probably be dropping Monday. So I gotta
Oh, you have to register on this. I didn't know.
yeah, man. Yeah. And then I need your birthday and social security number and maybe just a little drop of blood just for good measure.
No thanks. DJ said Nvidia had a big day. I want to see the stock price for Nvidia. Let me see.
So, yeah, DJ, exactly, man. For door dashing, so the people I think that are going to benefit the most is going to be people who are already driving around, right? People who do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber itself, right? Lyft, Amazon Flex, delivering packages, right? You're already driving all over the place. So why not map out and have and earn additional tokens from another project? I, I mean, you're already driving, so you don't have to do any extra, work per se or put any extra effort in. So I definitely think it's pretty cool. They were super cool. They actually sent me out a sweater and a hive mapper. So I'll be doing a review video. I want to do I'm gonna be doing an initial setup video, and then I want to have two more videos because I want to see maybe if there's a difference in like what you earn in tokens, right? For because I live kind of in a different spot than most people. I'm like right at the start where the desert starts, right? So there's like nothing out there. There's like a highway, but there's nothing. You go the other way, you get to town, right? In like, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So I want to do city driving, and then I want to do like out in the middle of nowhere driving, right? And maybe compare the two, maybe even in the city, like driving down like main streets versus driving down only like side roads, like maybe doing a couple comparison videos. So,
So I'm looking at AMD the last 5 days. They're up almost 11%. I want to see what Intel. See Intel. 2%, almost 3%. The last 5 days, not bad.
I was Googling some of their stuff. I'm actually probably going to send them out an email. They have their blockchain department. I was trying to look up some information on their ASICs and stuff like that and their ASIC chips. So you have to email them. You have to this correspond and and part of that email is you have to like have like a minimum order. Maybe I'll just
So
pretend to be a whale.
there's a tech company in Europe. It's called ASML, and they are the leading chip design company for computer chips in the world. Now, not manufacturing. I saw this on a YouTube video, and
I was
they're
gonna
in the
say for manufacturing, it's TSMC.
yeah, but for design, ASML has got this revolutionary uh, chip making machine. I watched it on a YouTube video and about what they're doing. They're in the Netherlands, and and they were saying they're at least 10 to 15 years ahead of China as far as chiplet designs go. This is actually pretty cool. You guys should not financial advice at all, but if you guys want to see something cool, YouTube ASML and just watch a video on how they design everything. It's pretty cool actually.
Mm. So
And they're big, which I didn't know the Netherlands is actually number 5 in the world for exporting too. I didn't know that.
really,
Yeah, they're huge, huge. Their GDP is crazy.
yeah.
Their excuse me, not their GDP. Their exports are crazy.
So something that also to note, like on the chiplet design. So with the new 7,000 series GPUs, is I'm hoping that Team Redminer can take advantage of this. That the new AMD cards have decoupled, shader and boost clocks. So I'm wondering if they're going to be able to tune those and tune them down or up to be able to give you better efficiency, because typically they're not decoupled. So that's going to be I think it's going to get really interesting for the 7,000 series if they can play with these decoupled clocks.
I'm sorry, King. I'm just going back to this a little bit. I've totally looked into this company today. Like the way that they do things is crazy. Like they're so ahead in chip design that it's insane. Like their machine, something called I don't know. They use lithography or something like that. It's called lithography, like that. How they make their chips. It's crazy. You guys got to look. You guys got to check this company out. We'll get a YouTube video and just watch it. Obviously, I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just telling you guys what I'm interested in. So this is something that caught my eye. This might be something I may invest in the future when I make a little bit more money. But this is definitely a company to watch. Definitely a company to watch. And just obviously because this affects everything that we do in the mining community. You know what I mean? So definitely. What is it called? Y2K is lithograph. Lithograph. I can't speak today, bro. Oh my god! Damn you, Panda,
Yeah.
and this sickness. Damn you, Panda. Okay. I feel better now.
Sky.
So
Oh man. Oh, if you guys got some questions, man, like hit us up, man. Like
Yeah, let
We
us
didn't
know
really.
if you guys have
We didn't have like anything like super plan or anything like that. If you guys got some questions, hit us up. Hawk's just randomly going to websites now, and he's just like traveling down different rabbit holes right now. This is what he does. So before he goes any further, somebody please ask a question, or if one of you fine people out there would like to call in, I can put a link in if you would like to call in. I could do that for you.
It's
for you
Max's
folks.
birthday. We have to sing happy birthday. You ready?
Oh, please don't make me sing right now.
Oh, it's gonna sound like DMX. Happy birthday. Happy birthday,
yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. If you guys want to call in,
how much hash rate do I have on solo? You know, that's kind of questionable because it's not coming up all the way in the flux pool solo. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know if it's a pool thing or if it's on my end or not. Technically, I have 2.2k souls, but it says I only got like 1.7, like almost 1.8. So I'm not sure what's going on here. It never gets up to 2. So that's interesting. So I don't know if it's on my end or not. So I should just check all the pings because obviously I got a couple rigs at Terra and I got rigs at my house. So I don't know where their solo pool is.
Oh. Oh my God, Panda's at Olive Garden.
Yeah, I told you that earlier. Yeah, I told you he's eating a bowl of pasta. Hey, are you eating Luigi?
Stop kidding.
All right, here we go. We have our first caller. He's one of the biggest YouTube stars you ever meet. Here he is. Oh, I'll bring them both in at the same time because this is going to be funny. This will be epic. All right, hold on. We'll bring him in at first, right? This total superstar here. We got
I don't know if y'all can hear
Crypto.
me, but I can't hear y'all, so I'm trying to troubleshoot right now. Sorry.
Oh, all right. We'll bring you back in, Riley. Give me send me a message or something.
In the live stream, but not the the website that you're using. So I think it's something y'all have to set up.
It's on your end, Rylan. 100%.
Definitely on your end.
Rylan, you fix your stuff. Send me a message like in chat, and I'll bring you back. All right, buddy. And then obviously the tried and true, trusted, Mr. Voltage. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. We also have another guest I'm going to bring in because I know he's short on time. So also, Mr. DJ Mines. What's going on, DJ?
Yo.
Hey,
What
man.
is-
Hold on. I hear two things. Hold on. My bad. I hear the YouTube.
He's on his phone right now, so
I
we'll give him
couldn't
a
tell.
sec.
We missed so I know we missed the last TerraHash Tuesday.
How about now?
We were like dead.
We can hear
yeah.
you.
Frozen to the side.
Am I good?
There,
There we go.
there you go.
I'll turn my light on. What's up, boys?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm sorry. I'm in a car. I had to run out from my dorm room.
Oh my gosh.
How's everything going over there? When are you going to be back?
I can't say exactly when, but it'll be next week, towards the end of the week.
Okay. Nice.
Dude, you guys have got to see the new Nvidia announcement. Nobody's talking about it. It's crazy.
I saw a little bit of it today on Fox Business.
Hold on. Nvidia announcement.
I don't know like what to look up for. I watched it. The whole thing was like insane, man. So they're making this thing called what is it? It's something Nemo. Like I can't think of the name. But anyways, you know how humans, like scientists, whatever, it takes them a long time to find specific proteins and stuff for diseases, right? It takes testing. Dude, they created this AI. I forgot what it's called. Something Nemo. And it can go through all the proteins of every possibility all at once to cure diseases. It's going to save millions of dollars, thousands and thousands of man hours. Crazy stuff, man. Like that's such an awesome thing to think about. They announced a new server. I can't think of the name. 10 times better than the one we have right now. It's going to be running off these insane GPUs. I wish I could
The DGX2. The DGX2 is like $500,000. It's the Nvidia server.
Wait, I hear two things right now.
Oh, I don't know. I know that. I think it's called the DGX. I think.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like $500,000. We actually had somebody who actually called Terra asking if we could host like the DGX1, and I was like, sure can.
Does it
Whatever you
take
want.
power?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, takes power. We have power.
yeah. I have power.
Need
Plenty of
cooling?
it.
Yep, we got cooling.
Yep,
Dude.
yep.
And like, oh man, there was like 6 more things, man. Like it doesn't even stop there. There was this one where it can create a website for you, or like full on do the whole website for you. I'm sure you have to tweak it and tell it what you want. There was another one. What was the other, man? Like so many big announcements all in one day. It was just so
I was
crazy.
watching Fox Business this morning, like right around 9 a.m., and they were talking about how Nvidia had a huge like announcement. Like they went all in on AI.
Yeah. So you know
all
ChatGPT 3 that everybody's been using?
Right. Or 2.
Then they just came out with 4. Nvidia announced that they're going to have ChatGPT 8. And then after 8, they made another announcement. I forgot what the number is. It's some crazy number, like ChatGPT 1,000. Like I'm not even kidding. It was some ridiculous number. And like they're about to put the AI game to shame, man. Like the stuff they're gonna be able to do. If you want like logos, if you want all that stuff, it's not like the little Discord one that goes around. There you can be able to create like full games and it's gonna be crazy. Like some of the stuff they have. I'm sorry, you guys go ahead.
No, it's fine. We know that they've already been starting to implement a lot of that tech into the newer generation GPUs that are already out. Like some of us already have them.
That's awesome.
So that's definitely going to be interesting. Max, what's going on with you, man? How's your day? How you been?
Oh, it was a
birthday?
crappy day. Hey,
What?
DJ. It was a crappy day. It was, I won't go into it, but let's just say there were 2 people that made some very large mistakes that caused things to go basically completely clustered.
Can I ask you one question though? It's your birthday today. Did somebody buy you a donut at work?
No.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, DJ. No, they did not. It's just fine. Like I said, I am not a big birthday celebration person, so it was perfectly fine. No, so yeah, a few people said happy birthday to me at work because my boss made me post it. But anyway, other than that, I was really hoping. I mean, literally, I told the guy that works for me, because it wasn't him making any of the mistakes. I told him, I said, it really feels like I'm being punked today because this is crazy. It was supposed to be an easy day. It was a day where we were thinking about letting people go early yesterday. Like we thought, okay, we might be ahead so we could let some people go early. No, not even close. Not even close. We didn't get the stuff done we wanted to get done today because of those problems. But anyway, you don't need to hear about all that. But anyway, that was my day. But the good part did start out good. So you knew last night before I went to bed, I was trying to get my node up and running. And
I told you to go to bed. I even told you I would give you 20 flux, which is more than the thing will pay you for 10 payouts.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yes, but that's not what techies do. You're like, there's a problem in front of me and I want to solve it.
I was just trying to make sure you got a good amount of rest before you went to work.
No, I know, but it was funny. So, you learn a lot of things when you make mistakes. I'm a true believer in that. And so last night, if you're going to set up multiple nodes, set them all up exactly the same with the same logins. That's my first suggestion. My second suggestion, because I didn't do that with the 2 HP servers, I decided I would be a little bit different and change the user ID. And so change the user ID. Didn't remember that I did that. So then when I was trying to reload it, I didn't know what to log in as for the Cumulus, login. So I ended up saying, okay, well, this isn't working. And it has nothing to do with me not knowing the login. I just can't get into it. So I thought I remembered what it was. So I basically I ended up creating a new ID. Well, I ended up creating a new Docker. So I had 2 Dockers on the same computer. That doesn't work well. Doesn't work at all. So anyway, so I figured out how to find and delete the original user, thanks to actually the Flux analyzer, which basically detected it and told me exactly what I needed to do. So that worked out really, really well. So kudos to the Flux team for programming their stuff for idiots like me. So anyway, so once I had gotten rid of that, it came up and running. So the one thing that was kind of a weight and a blessing, which made me go to bed, because I fixed it all this morning. I basically was reloading everything overnight and then had to do the user delete this morning. But the reason I ended up going to bed and not waiting is because I had Wondershaper installed. So it was taking forever to download the
blockchain.
Yeah, the blockchain. So anyway, so I was like, oh, I can't wait an hour and a half. So I went to bed, woke up, got ready for work, and then I'm like, okay, let's see if this thing works. I'm like, oh, it doesn't work. And I'm like, you know what? It's my birthday. It's supposed to be an easy day. I can go in a little bit late. It'll be fine. And so fixed it. Was like, you idiot. So anyway, so like I said, you learn a lot when you make mistakes. You figure out how to fix your mistakes.
Well, I know you stayed up like 3 hours with me one night trying to get my Flux node operational. So
yeah, I mean, I honestly, fixing problems is what I like to do, even if they are self-inflicted.
totally self-inflicted.
Right.
I just lost.
I was speaking of me, but yes, that applies to you as well.
I wanted to throw it across the street. I was so angry.
We need to like have a competition to see like the longest standing time it takes to make a Flux node.
It was like a week. It was
more than a week.
It was a week.
It was more than a week.
It was
a little more than a week. It definitely was a little more than a week.
It was 9 days. Fuck off.
There you go.
I'm not even trying to say it's you. All right. I'm not trying to say that you would be number one. I'm saying there's got to be somebody out there who's number one. And I want to know who it is. All right. We're bringing it back for the third time. Whoa, boy. Coming in hot. Your mic is super loud.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Thank you for joining us, YouTube superstar Rylan Tech and Crypto, man. What's going on, Rylan?
I sold. That's the news. I didn't
You
sell.
sold?
I still got my Flux.
What'd you sell?
I sold like half of my Bitcoin.
Why?
Thailand, bro. 2023.
Yeah, I'm going to Thailand.
It's only 28,000. It's not the time to sell.
Thailand 2023.
Hey, man, do you drive? Let me ask you, do you drive? Why don't you just go do like Amazon Flex or something like that and just make money just delivering
most
stuff?
Things like that require you to be 18, which I'm not 18 yet.
Oh, well, I mean,
some of those things actually require you to be 21.
You could deliver other things. I'm not going to say, but
that's nice. Nice. That's fucking nice.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Oh man. All right. Well,
it's funny you mention that because when I drove for Uber, it never happened to me, but I know other people where it did. And somebody would, you think you're getting it, you think you're getting a ride, and somebody runs out going, okay, you're taking this. And yeah, it's some drugs that you're taking to somebody else.
Oh, the
and you're an accomplice.
The courier service.
But it wasn't a courier service. It was just you were going out. You thought you were picking up a person. You weren't picking up a person. You were picking up stuff.
My dad.
I mean,
yeah,
it's all good, man.
Gotta be careful with that because there was a situation. I had a case where a guy did that, and although he has plausible deniability, right, he still got charged because the way the facts of the case. I'm not going to give all the facts because it takes too long.
Yeah,
it just it was ridiculous. What did Ted say? He means pizzas under the table. Is that what he said? What?
Oh, so Sunflower Mom, if Red Panda's still around, she wants to know if there's chicken nuggets at Olive Garden in Canada.
He sent a picture in our chat, Max. It says it's showing that he's actually there.
Okay.
He does that too. Like we question him, he's like, "I'm really here." You.
I have no reason not to believe him. He always sends photographic evidence. He's like, "Yeah, guys,
He's just got it. It's just like
yeah,
a,
guys, I'm taking a shit. Yep, look." I don't need to know that. Just kidding. He's never.
Man.
I'm just saying. There's maybe that one person who goes, "Oh man."
Just to be clear, it wasn't a lot of Bitcoin. I did not have like.
When do you leave?
Oh well, I mean, what's a lot of Bitcoin? I mean, we're small timers compared to you. What, like 2 or 3, maybe 5? I mean,
Stop.
oh, I gotta respond. Crypto 440 says learning from your mistakes doesn't apply to my coworkers. There's a little more behind it than that. These are coworkers that have not. These are not new mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. You only do them once or twice, but when you do them over and over again, that's not cool. Not cool at all. Not first time mistakes. Many time mistakes.
Rylan, when do you leave?
Well, it would be May 4th, but I just got an email just like a little while ago, saying that one of my flights on the way there, or maybe it was on the way back, has been canceled. So I'm waiting for a call back to rearrange that. So it may change. I need to find out more details.
May the 4th be with you.
God damn it, you beat me to it.
Yes.
Where's my lightsaber?
Yeah, he still needs to send mine to me. By the way, he has mine. My lightsaber, Mike.
Oh, he does? Why didn't you take it with you? You forgot?
No, I didn't have. Dude, my bag was full on the way here. I did not have any more room.
Couldn't put a lightsaber in the bag?
No. And hey, I was flying on a cheap airline. I'm not paying for an extra bag.
Oh my god!
Y'all want to know what?
What do you got, Rylan?
Y'all want to know what I bought with the sold Bitcoin?
What do you got? What'd you buy?
I thought you bought a plane ticket.
No, I already bought the plane ticket, but I sold the Bitcoin, to put towards a gift. I'm going to see someone.
Yeah,
a little bit more information there, but I'm going to see someone.
My boy became a man.
She, like me, is very into Legos. So
Yeah,
I bought this really.
That's right.
I bought this really massive set with that money because she's been eyeballing it for so long, and so.
Nice. We were at the Lego store with in Orlando with Panda, and they had this huge Star Wars collection. It was insane.
Dude, I don't remember Legos being that much money, dude. Like fucking $200, $300, $400 fucking dollars. Get out of here. I'm not spending that kind of money on fucking plastic.
We saw a Millennium Falcon.
Not going down.
A huge
$100 Lego set.
It was like $700.
I'm not paying that kind of money for plastic blocks, man. I could be buying.
Hang on a second. Sunflower Mama wants to remind everybody that this is, of course, the guy who spent a couple $100 on a lightsaber.
That's completely different.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Wow, somebody's rationalizing.
That's completely different. All right.
So did I. And Funko Pops.
All right.
You did spend so much money on Funko Pops.
Did you see what
yeah, like your little wall back there. I could so like my whole from my floor all the way around me to the ceiling I could fill with Funko Pops. Yeah. I have a lot.
Sunflower Mama's running for the bunker. She figured you were running all the way up here to hit it with the lightsaber. I'm not sure you can hear.
Yeah, hey, it's made out of aluminum, man. It's high quality, and hey, if you F with me, I will break you with that thing. Right?
This is what it's come to in the bear market, playing with lightsabers on a night live stream.
Actually, yeah, there's a short of me and Vistang at the Airbnb going at it. Oh, good times, man.
This is getting good. Oh, hell no. You got a red one. You evil, bro. We're getting out of control.
Actually, Panda did buy a Vader one.
He did buy a Vader one. That's right. I got it. So I got. I have two actually, which I didn't buy another one of these.
I want to get one of the custom ones they have at Galaxy's Edge. Maybe next year.
This one here. Hold on.
I see that Sunflower Mama. She's the ultimate troll here. She knows when to strike.
We're just a whole bunch of kids with toys and cryptos. You know, just the toy we all capitalize on.
I don't care, man. You know what? You can't take it with you.
Oh man. Well,
I couldn't get. See, I had a showcase. So Rylan, I bought a showcase, right? I have a second one. It came in a pair, but I forgot to get the second one of these, and they don't come in white. So I only got one.
So do you have a pass down to Disney World?
No, I don't go that often.
Okay. Next time you're there, I have an order list for you.
I told you to hit me up, bro. I shipped it to you.
I forgot.
all right, we're gonna take it back to Monty now. We're having a nerd off here. Okay, no more Legos and Star Wars. All right. All right.
Having a nerd off.
All right. All right. No more nerd off. All right. All right.
Oh, by the way, Sunflower Mama said yes to your nerd off content comment. We all come in first place.
Yeah, we all come in first place. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I got a question for the people here on the panel. All right. Because I recently did a video and that recently came out, and I went with riserless, with a riserless mining motherboard. Do you guys prefer to have risers?
Riserless.
And a frame, or a riserless, not an Octominer, just a riserless motherboard? I'll let Hawk answer first.
Oh, wow. Well, with risers, there's more points of failure. So I'm going to go riserless. I think it's easier to maintain.
Max?
I would say risers, not riserless. And the reason for that is risers go bad, and so can the risers on a motherboard. And if a riser goes bad on a motherboard,
True,
then that port is now dead.
True.
So, I mean, yes, a USB port can go bad as well, but typically PCI ports or the USB ports that are substitute for them in those types of boards, they don't generally fail. Not from what I've seen.
But they could, though.
They could, but again, what's more likely?
I'm gonna go put this.
You have a lot more. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. The other part of it is that when you actually put or use a riserless motherboard, what are you securing the GPU with?
Oh, I made my own. I took the bracket.
My point is, you can't.
I took the bracket from the mining frame and I put it across the GPUs. I screwed them together. That was
yes. That's it. But my point is the riserless motherboard by itself, if that's what you're talking about doing, can stress the actual PCI slots. If you jostle it or whatever, it's just more likely to fail.
I mean, if you moved it when it was full of cards, then yeah, you would have to, obviously, if you're going to move it, either be very careful or take all the cards off.
Yeah. And if you have a card that doesn't balance well on top of it, especially if you have a multi-slot card that's pulling one direction. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I like the modular approach where you can replace things.
And Mr. Superstar down there, what about you? Risers or riserless?
You're breaking the tiebreaker, just so you know.
Me?
No pressure.
It's 2 and 1. So either you could say risers and tie with Max, and then we're at a standstill here, or you go riserless and be on the winning team here. All right. I'm not saying no pressure.
I really think riserless motherboards are the way to go because there are benefits and drawbacks to both. But you can get riserless motherboards for less than $100, so they're not that expensive in the long run. And
that's a good point, because it depends on when we're talking about buying it. If you're talking about buying it in the bear market where they're cheap, sure, get riserless motherboards. But when people are normally building, as things are more profitable and growing, those motherboards get really, really expensive, and that's typically. What are you pointing at, Hawk?
Share my screen real quick.
It just, I know. I seen you pop it up. It had just our window in it with just us in it. There's nothing to
I
share.
have to move the screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Now,
so-
see, before it was just four of us again. Like, who wants to see that?
Speaking of
I
risers,
wish.
if you guys are gonna buy risers, buy a good brand. Don't be like
Oh,
me. And learn
Actually,
the hard way.
I have an announcement now that you just reminded me. So, because me and this thing, we're talking about this the last time when I was down there in Florida, he actually said I could give a pack of risers away. So we will.
Well, I guess I'm the only one here that would really benefit from them and really cares about them. So,
Well, what about everybody in the crowd,
saying.
though?
No, I'm
Just saying. You just get them by default, Max. Okay.
okay.
Got 12 capacitors on it. Crazy.
Yeah, I think between like anything over 10, I think you kind of don't need more. So I don't think it's going to go above 12 because you don't need to really clean the power any more than that. I do like the temperature,
Screen.
which is nice.
Yep.
But that's just the actual 12-volt rail. I wonder if he would be able to do, instead of the 12 volts, like the actual wattage between what's going through. Well, that's only going to give you the wattage what's going through the actual
One end.
Yeah, I know, but it won't give you. It's just going to give you wattage what's going through the actual riser, which is not going to be that much compared to like using the Elmore's lab, which would get.
It depends. Biscuit Trippin did a test on this where they had certain miners that were going over 75 watts on the riser.
Yeah.
So that'd be a really cool feature, actually.
These
So,
black ones are cool. Never saw these black ones.
he's definitely done a lot of work to make sure he has quality stuff, which I definitely appreciate. Whenever I did buy risers, I bought this stuff. So I guess we'll have to do a giveaway at some point towards the end of the stream. We'll just do a random. All right, you want me to quit sharing the screen now?
I got it.
Nice. I'm just saying.
I like the infinity look.
Yeah. So let's can I do a poll in the crowd? Let's do a poll. I'm kind of interested about that.
I do want to say something else about the riserless motherboards, and that is that I agree. I think it was with Hawk who mentioned that there's just so many points of failure, or maybe it was you, King. I don't remember, but you taking credit for it. Yeah. So
I just said riserless, but I could give my reasons if you'd like.
Yeah.
Well,
if you want to,
give
go
your
ahead.
reasons. Everybody else talked about it. We didn't know what your vote was until you said that. Well, it's 2 against 1, so you might be on the winning team.
All right, since I was technically last to speak, I will choose riserless. Because of this. Number one, typically when you're getting into mining, right, or when I'm thinking of building a rig, I'm thinking about cost, right? So, one, if I go with this riserless motherboard, I don't have to buy a frame, right? I could literally just stick it on the cardboard. You know,
Frames are $20 right now. But anyway, go on.
But right now they are, but not in the bull run. I seen them for like $200. Right?
Yeah, and when the bull run comes, the motherboards are going to be super expensive.
Right, but if I'd rather pay $200,
chip mining GPU hangers,
I would rather buy the $200 riserless motherboard still and just plop it on the board and just use it. Yeah. So typically those PCIe slots will not go bad on that riserless motherboard. So number one, I think the failure rate is low. Max
it's just like the PCI slot on a regular motherboard.
He is correct that in his defense he would rather have it go bad on that card part to where he could replace the riser, because if something went bad on our board, we can't replace it then. And then you'd have to buy a new board, right? So I can understand that argument a little bit, but the failure rate between an actual riser, because I've had one bad out of the package when I got a AAA one, right? I've had one straight out of the package be bad.
Yep.
The actual rate of failure on boards versus those risers there's a huge difference. So
can we do a poll?
Also, I just to me it's from a cost perspective, and I'm doing a poll right now. I'm doing it right now. Risers or riserless.
And remember, when you vote, it is my birthday.
You can't do that. This guy, Don't be
just did.
Max is trying to win votes here, people. He's trying to sway the crowd. All right. Let's see what goes on here. Let's see who picks what here. So far, it's going with risers. Now, I will say the caveat to choosing a riserless motherboard is going to be the bigger cards. You won't be able to get as many on there because you'll have a heat issue, obviously.
Space.
So you
I
would
have
have
a
to
2060. It's too
if
thick.
you have like 3080s or something like that, or big boy cards. Yeah, you're right. You're not going to get every slot. I mean, you could, but you're going to be sticking that box fan right in front of it to blow over them.
Yep.
I mean,
if it
was me, I would do it because I don't mind going ghetto. So I'll put the box fan right there in front of him. Look at Hawk. He says, "I know."
No.
Terra quality control maybe needs to be double checked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
quiet you. Hold on. You're getting removed now. Where's my remove button? There you go. There you go. He's out of here. He's out of here.
I thought we
All right.
the spacing on the riser list though is a problem with a riser. Obviously, it doesn't matter, right? So it depends on. I guess it really depends on what you're trying to achieve.
Depending upon your riserless choice, right? Because there's obviously you can go like with an H510 Pro BTC. That's going to be a little more expensive. So far, I've been digging these S37s, man. They take just regular 6 pins to power. I got the SODIMM memory pretty cheap, and the M-SATA was super small and super cheap. So, I mean, you can get the whole board and everything and get it running for under like $100. So, well, that's today's price, Max. I just say today's price, not during the bull run. I know he's gonna say that. I'll just beat him.
I wasn't. I already said it. I didn't need to say it again.
Okay, we have 51 votes. We got like 90 people watching. Cast your vote, please. We need to settle this score here, and you need to pick riserless.
Vote riserless.
It's Max's birthday, so
Bird Ted makes a good point too. Is that when you get not a riserless motherboard? Well, I mean, I guess a riserless motherboard you can put different CPUs in there, so you can put a higher power CPU. But I think what he's referring to is you can get an AMD motherboard and CPU mine along with your GPU miner, so your rig does multiple things, not just one thing.
Okay, but there are riserless motherboards out there like the H510 Pro BTC, which is Intel, which is, I'm not going to say the best for mining CPU mining, but you still could put a i9 like 10900K in it or whatever you wanted, right? So there is some that are not pre-configured with the, with the laptop CPUs. So there is some option out there. I will say that it is more limited, but you are correct.
I consider having the pre-built, like the pre-installed CPU a bonus, because then you're not wasting money on another like advanced CPU. You got just what you need, and then
I think what he was trying to say is they wanted to also CPU mine while also having their GPU mining rig. So something that Adam does, Cool Busters, who works with us, he likes to, like, during the bull run, he would put things in all these other kids' dorm rooms, right? And it would be a desktop PC with 2 or 3 graphics cards in it and like a 3900X. So he would be GPU mining and CPU mining with free power, and he would cut him a percentage, right? So that was great, because every part of his, even though he didn't have a lot of cards, right? He spread out a lot, but he was utilizing the entire system. So I can understand Mr. Voltage's argument there.
Well, actually, it was Ted that brought it up, so kudos to Ted for bringing it up. But yeah, I do have one of my rigs that's set up that way as well. I've got a 5950X and 7 GPUs on it, all mining as well.
I've thought about, like, once I have enough flux for a node, running the flux node on a computer, on my mining computer, if I got that. But then I would realize that if I ever had downtime for mining, then I would also have downtime for the node, which is not good at all, and the points of failure increase.
So also, I believe Mr. Retro Mike and I think Mr. Voltage. I don't know if Mr. Voltage ended up being successful. Is they got their flux nodes in Hive OS.
Yeah, it worked. I got it running there until I decided I was going to build another computer. But yeah, it worked. It had its drawbacks in the fact that if mining got knocked down or something like that, you had issues. But in general, I didn't really have any issues with it.
All right. All right, guys. It's been 5 minutes. Come on. Only 63 votes, 90 people. Let's go. Come on. Let's get at least 75. And you need to choose riserless.
You're just trying to pump up. You're like, oh, the only way I'm going to win is if I get more people to vote. See, now who's trying to influence the vote now?
I was going to make a political comment. But
yeah, stop the count.
Hey, I want to recount, okay?
I know where he's going with it, but anyway.
Oh, better reminder, we got your cables, man. Thank you.
Is it possible? Never mind. Is it possible to rig it?
I'm gonna end the poll. It's all right. Max won. Ending the poll right now. There you go, Max. You won.
Thank you, everyone who voted. I appreciate that.
It's good to know that people love to deal with more hassle with the risers, which is surprising. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey. Joker Man, you have the same flannel? You picked this one up from Amazon, right? Yeah.
I have one like it as well.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Rondi, for being a member for 5 months, man. He says, General Voltage, happy birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Rondi. I appreciate that.
Nicest dude in this community, man, is Rondi, man. Dude's got such a big heart, man. Good dude. Are you moving your desk as you're sitting down right now?
Yes, he is.
This guy. You got tired of standing?
Yeah, I'm tired of standing, bro. It's a long day.
Oh man. Okay.
Honestly, right. I just want to play some StarCraft and wind down a little.
Let's let me do the giveaway here. So Mike said that I could give away a pack of risers, so I'm gonna have to probably remind him, but he said I could. So we're doing it. We're gonna give a pack of risers away here. I don't want to commit him to too much, so we'll just do the 10 cap ones.
Oh, he's only got the 12. I think he's giving away, right?
Oh, really? I don't. Oh,
well, I don't remember.
It would have been good if I would have known one.
Hey, you're giving away some risers. You'll like what you get.
Yeah, they're GPU risers. Just they're good quality. Okay, but you'll love them.
I've already got.
All right. Let me find the random number picker here. And who should we bomb for the video?
Me. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, do Depran's new channel.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Mr. Efficient. Mr. Efficient. Let me go find Mr. Efficient here. Let's go find his new video. Yeah, I know. I'm unfortunate. I mean, I am sub to him. Okay, so here you go. This is gonna be the video. Okay. I'm sorry if you're in the EU, but I'm not gonna make Mike do that. So USA, Canada, positive comment.
No, hold on. There is a UK division. He has stock in the UK.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
I forget. Yeah. Okay. Look, Hawk's speaking for him now, so I'm just
I'm just stating a fact. He's got a UK division. He's got a warehouse in the UK.
I know, but I don't know if he. All right, man. That's
He'll be all right. Don't worry about it. He ain't missing any meals.
It's okay. He'll just yell at us tomorrow. Like, what are you guys doing?
He's gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
All right, that's the video. EU, USA, Canada with a positive comment, and then you also have to say the king sent you. Or say, no, not the king, this, I don't know, something from TerraHash Tuesday or something. Max is entering. He's like, do not need another pack of risers right about
I'm
now.
totally entering. I'm like, if I win, that would be hilarious. But I'll have you re-roll. But yeah, of course I am.
Oh no, man. If the general needs risers on his birthday.
I have plenty of risers. I'm good.
All right, you
No
said
plans
type
of
in
no plans of immediate expansion or anything.
Yeah,
So.
just put your origin, EU, USA, Canada, and then a positive comment, and then like after that put like dash TerraHash Tuesday or something.
What I did is I literally wrote just EU, USA, Canada with a positive. This is what I wrote.
That's no, Ryland. If I see that, I'm gonna disqualify you. Don't be putting all three.
I don't
You need to
want
put
it anyway.
All right, you need to put your country of origin, and then a positive comment. This kid over here, man, he's gonna drive me crazy. Oh wait, yeah, we can't. Oh, I gotta use the YouTube comment picker. I was some reason I was thinking the random number. So let's see here. All right. And filter duplicate users. We have 26 comments so far, guys. So there's 75 people watching. I'll give them a few more minutes. Let me put the video up again here for you guys. Once again, EU, USA, Canada, positive comment. Maybe something about TerraHash Tuesday sending you. All right. See here, let me check the chat here, see if we got any other people with questions here. Oh man, I can't pronounce this guy's name. Michael
Says, if
Crombie.
you voted riserless, you're disqualified from entering.
Yeah. Michael Crombulus. I don't know if I
Crombobulus. I think it's Greek.
Michael. I'm just gonna say that Michael says I'm using the generic blue risers off Amazon still. Nice, man. All of mine have unfortunately died.
A set of original risers that I bought for in 2020. That doesn't seem like that long ago, but it feels like an eons ago. When I built my first rig, and yeah, they're still running.
Nice. I bought a few, like 2-packs when I first started, and they've all like died. So they've all went to the trash can. So here, High Low Crypto says, Octominers are riserless. What's the difference? Lots of miners use those. Yeah, I mean, Octominers are riserless. They are considered to be that as well.
I have one Octominer, so I have a little bit of everything. I got some hanging GPUs. I got 2 rigs and a frame, and then I got Octominer.
All right, 36 comments. All right, I'm gonna pull it right now. Then I gave everybody a few more minutes. I guess I should let me put this up on my other screen here.
What I would like to do, and I know this would be like incredibly inefficient of using space, is I'd like to get like a server rack, not like the Octominer, but something that actually fits in a server rack. That seems like an interesting idea to me.
They're actually coming out with a rack-mounted version of an Octominer that will be with. Yeah, they're working on it.
I would be interested.
36 comments still, so I'm gonna just go for it. Here we go. Hopefully you win, Max. Did I just see Hawk enter? I seen your name fly by. Unless I was just
too.
unless that was just a comment on his video. Oh man, nice video. Really enjoyed it. And this is the guy I just put up on the screen as High Low Crypto about the Octominers. Same guy,
Riggs.
man. Congrats, Hilo, man. I'm pretty sure you're still here. I'm pretty sure you're still here, Hilo.
I do know that Sunflower Mama's stream like crapped out. She had to refresh, and she was, I think, behind a little bit. So he might be behind. There he is.
I see him.
Oh, there he is. Hilo.
Something.
Congrats, man. Hey, either you could DM me your shipping information and obviously a picture of your YouTube to verify that it's you. You can either DM me that information or you can email me at the contact at theminingking.com. So either way, and I'll forward the information to Mr. GPU Risers to get those risers sent to you. He says, I am here again. Yeah, congrats, man. Congratulations. Appreciate it.
Brian Hollywood says, hey, guys, in case you haven't heard. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. He's probably going to talk about the Team Green stuff because he loves NVIDIA. He loves NVIDIA. He's definitely going to want to talk about that. I'm going to have to watch that stream, but
Pretty good. I caught it on the news.
So, you know,
I give away stuff, but I'm broke.
This guy.
All right. Anybody wants to donate?
Hey, also, if there's any Kingsmen here in the stream right now, if you in the Kingsman Discord, if you guys want to meet up this week, I know I was supposed to do it today and we obviously didn't. If you guys still want to meet up this week, I'm down to meet pretty much whenever.
I got my call. I was talking about it. I'm gone by.
All right. Have a good night, brother.
Hang on a second. Retro Mike just said Render is moving to Solana. Are we being trolled?
Render is moving in the footsteps of Helium. Here's my question. Is, you know, I actually did a little bit of research into Hive Mapper and they're also on Solana. So,
oh wow.
Why is everybody moving to Solana?
Well,
is there something I don't know about it other than that their network goes down often? I mean,
maybe they're making investments to help them not do it anymore. I don't know.
I'm curious though, because there seems to be a lot of people moving to Solana. So is there something I guess I need to research Solana to figure out why everybody's so interested in it, I guess. Gordon Murray says it's VC owned.
Solana is?
Solana is or Render? Can you specify? Joe says that it's because the Silicon Valley venture capital is there. I'm assuming he's talking about Solana. So that's where the VC money is. So
nice.
Yeah, Retro Mike says speed. It is because of speed, but it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare. Yeah, it's great until it crashes. And then you're down for 18 hours.
That's so long. That is pretty awful. But I mean, hey, you know, maybe they'll get the project ironed out. Maybe it'll be, you know, be good, right? Maybe they'll iron out their issues. It's possible.
Yeah, I don't. You think Solana's price will go back up to its all-time high? I don't know.
Well, I don't think it can go much lower. I was actually looking at that today, thinking maybe that's where I put a few of my dollars right now. Because again, not financial advice, but if they ever do figure it out and they don't have outages, it's a good project. But that's the key is that ever going to happen?
What's causing them to go down?
Well, like I think part of the problem is that they're not fully testing. They don't it doesn't seem like they have the same testing philosophy as say Ethereum, okay, where they test things a ton before they roll it out because it needs to be stable. Well, the last time that they rolled something out and they had the 18-hour, they couldn't fix it, so they just rolled it back. Well, that's not that's not a good deployment strategy.
Right,
It doesn't work. We'll just roll it back.
Definitely some quality control issues there, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
With them rolling out. So they're doing like hot patches like on the fly. So it's definitely a little concerning. So, or maybe they did test it a bunch and maybe it did work on their test net, and for some, I don't know, unforeseen reason, it didn't work, right? Maybe there's something that they didn't account for. There's always, mistakes are made. So hopefully
Well,
they
if you
learn.
look at what Ethereum does when they do their testing, they duplicate the network. They duplicate the transactions on the network, so it's real life traffic, but not the real blockchain. So that way they can know over a period of 3 months, is this thing going to crash and why would it crash? And I don't know any of the other blockchains that do that. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying I don't know any of the other ones that have done that.
Yeah. And also just a little side note, if you guys aren't subbed to Mr. Iowa Crypto Money, would you please go sub to Mr. Efficient? We would really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think moving forward they really need to iron those out, because having an 18-hour outage is pretty huge. You know what I mean? That's a long time. So, but obviously, I mean, these other companies are interested though, right? Like Helium and Hive Mapper, and someone just said Render. I mean, they got something there that we don't know about, obviously, I think. So,
The Sustainable made a comment. How many times a day do you have to reconnect your Flux nodes? That is different because the fact that when they do releases, there's a certain percentage of nodes that go down. That's been a fact, and I don't dispute that. The point is the network is still up and running, and there's nothing specifically wrong with the update. It's just that the update corrupts some things somehow, and they haven't really been able to explain it. So are they perfect? No. But does it cause a network outage? No, not at all. So there's a difference.
right.
There are bugs. I mean, even Ethereum had bugs when they rolled out 1559, for example, where there was a major issue where somebody lost a ton of money in a one-off scenario. And they had to go back and do a patch on that to fix that. So yes, but did it cause the network to go down with that bug? No, it did not. Just caused some pain for a particular individual. So yeah, there's a difference between having bugs and a difference between having a network outage, a catastrophic network outage. Very different things.
Right. Whereas when the Flux nodes go down, right, it just spawns somewhere else. So it doesn't actually cause the entire network to go down. So I would agree with Max on this. Like their entire network was down, like non-operational. Like that doesn't happen with Flux. Yeah, they have like a few hundred nodes. There was one time they put out an update for the nodes, and I think it was a bad one, and like 500 went down immediately, right? And they had to come out and like fix it really fast, which they did.
Mm-hmm.
But but when those 500 went down, not everything went down, right? So it was still up.
That was about 10, probably less than 10% of all the nodes went down. So yeah, was it good? No, it wasn't good. I'm not saying it was good, but it's a very different scenario, which isn't catastrophic for the network.
Yeah. Mr. Hobbyist here had a comment here, and I know how Hawk likes to be political and stuff. So,
where
has anyone seen the economic report of the president throwing Bitcoin and mining under the bus?
Yeah, there's going to be a big internal battle in 2024 about CBDCs, and Bitcoin's going to be in the center. But like I said on Saturday night, all this is going to pertain to XRP's lawsuit. They're going to try to get away with all this, man. It's just the flavor of the week. It'll, like Max says, it's smallest issue that's the loudest in the room, and nobody really gives a shit. In a week, something else will happen. World War III may start, and then you'll never hear about this again.
Right.
So
The other thing is that while to us, doing some of the things they're talking about doing with crypto is a third rail topic, but for the vast majority of the country, it's not a third rail topic. Therefore, they can look like they're doing something when in fact they're not doing anything helpful because
yeah,
they're not knowledgeable.
it's they're not gonna. There's it's too big already. Crypto is too big in our country already, and every day it grows exponentially. So to sit there and say, "Oh, they're definitely not gonna ban it." That's been off the table now for at least I think about a couple of years now. I especially they're gonna try to regulate and they're gonna try to get they're gonna try to correlate the markets. I don't think it's too big. Like if they were gonna stop it, they had to stop it like in like 2010, 2011. That was their years to really drop the hammer, and they didn't do it. You give it a decade, forget it. Like there's no way. So we'll see what happens. I mean,
the problem I have with all of this is the fact that yes, were there some issues with some exchanges and things like that yes, regulation would be good. Yes, identify the problem. The problem is that there are rug pulls, there's a bunch of specific issues that would be good if there was a certain amount of regulation so that people that did do these things had consequences. Okay, so they couldn't just do it and get off scot-free.
Shout out to Network Bits with the $5 super chat. Meatball Ron 2024. And people who
anyway,
don't know,
let me finish the thought. The problem is that the politicians don't do that. They know that there's this general idea of a problem with crypto, and then they create all of these other solutions that aren't solutions at all. They don't even address the original problem. They address some fake problem that doesn't exist, but it falls within their narrative of what they think should happen. And that's the problem. They're creating solutions that don't have a problem.
I'll let Hawk, you could go ahead. I don't know what the meatball Ron thing is. If you want to say what
all
that
right,
is.
so
that's Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis, our governor of Florida, came out publicly a couple of days ago and said, "Yeah, no," with the CBDC stuff. And I'm so happy because he is the most popular governor in the United States right now. And for him to come out and say this and it makes headlines is very, very good for us because we don't want CBDCs. We don't. And it's going to be interesting now to see what the fight's going to be because now again, I'm just stating fact. And what it looks like all the left, okay, is going towards this control and CBDC and this bullshit, while the right is leaning towards no CBDCs and they seem to be more pro crypto, which is kind of like, in my opinion, you would have thought if this was 20 years ago, you would have thought it'd be the other way around, but it's not. The pendulum has swung completely the other way, and the right now is actually doing things and saying things and enacting policies that it would have never did 20 years ago. And I'm sure Max would agree on that. So like, it's very strange how like the parties, like they switch and they do things. They always want to do the opposite of the other. Forget what's good or what's right. It's always like they seem to want to do the opposite of the other, which in our case as crypto miners, it just seems like all the red states are pro crypto. All the red states. I mean, facts are the facts. Like I haven't seen a blue state or a blue candidate or a blue congressman say anything pro about cryptocurrency. I haven't heard it. Maybe I could be wrong. I haven't heard of it. But it's very ironic that for years now we've been saying, oh, they want more control, they want more control, they want more control, and then they go and try to push CBDCs. Well, hello, like I don't know, man. I don't. Talking politics is so like it's just like it's so weird because.
All right,
go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the non-political thing here. When I hear stuff like this on the news, at least for me, because I'm not really political. I don't vote for anybody because they all fucking lie to me, so I don't really give a shit. I'll just put Hawk on everything, or I'll put your real name down, and then you could just, I'll vote for every single one for you. So, I mean, it's just as good as doing that. To me, everybody who's in that part of the government, right? House of Representatives, all these other people, they're so freaking old.
Well, right.
Like I just looked up the average age. It's like almost 65 years old. Dude, you are like, you don't understand new technology. Most people that age, I'm not trying to like offend people. I said most people. I didn't. You're young, Max. You're only 31.
Max is like closer to Ron DeSantis than anybody else.
But I'm just saying, most people
in their 80s.
I know, but I'm just saying is between the 65 and 80, right? Those people are not gonna. They don't even understand new technology. Have no idea how it works.
In general,
and most
people tend to not adopt new technology once you reach that age.
But that's
there obviously are exceptions. So anybody who's out there who's of that age,
people
do not feel offended. This is a generalization of
it's a generalization
of that age group.
But my thought behind this is because of you're reluctant to learn or accept the new technology, is you're making laws about it. So to me, people shouldn't be that old and be in that position of power. I'm just saying that because
you're right, and a majority of people will agree with you and say we should have term limits.
Some of these people should be like in fucking old people's houses, in the senior homes. Like, why are these people making decisions for us?
Because this is the type of system. This is why people like me and Max, who get involved in political discussions, we agree, and the majority of people agree that there should be term limits in Congress. There should be term limits in Congress.
Never intended to be a career.
Right. If you go back to the original founding fathers' principles and how they structured it, it was never intended to be a career, just like you said. And listen, yes, it's true. Like, it's like your grandparents, right? So, like my grandmother, I love her to death, seriously, but she's on a cruise, right? And she's not answering the phone because I told her how to use it. I programmed the international calling so I can call her because she's 80, right? Pick up the phone. I had to call the crew. Actually, one of my friends is on the cruise ship, and I had to have him go to her stateroom to check on her because they just happened to go on the same cruise at the same time. The point I'm trying to make is that I gave her a brand new phone, all this other stuff, and she refuses to use it because it's not the rotary one. Okay?
Come on. She at least knows how to use a push button phone.
No, she hates it. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of older people. There's a lot of older people that use like new technology. It's few and far between, though. Like the real stubborn ones, they don't care about all that.
I know. Yeah, I know. My father is 88 or will be 88 this year. He's 87, and he uses an iPhone.
iPhones are really easy. I mean, she gets how to do it, but like you should see her do it. She's like this. By trying to swipe the screen up. Like, why are you doing all this?
She's taking off. She's taking off.
I'm like, what are you doing?
But I'm just saying, though, like,
you're right. There's a huge generational gap from the people that are making the decisions to the needs of the generations behind them. In front of them, maybe, is that the word? Yeah, whatever. The generations that they're governing. So, yes, there's a huge gap there, and it is a part of the problem. It's an old way of thinking. We're not in that world anymore. The world has changed. And it just seems that the older that they get, the more that they lie and they want to pander to votes. The younger people seem to be more aggressive with even the younger Democrats and the younger Republicans. They're both very aggressive on change, while the other ones are just like,
just wait until there's an AI issue, like legal issue
it's going to be Skynet. Okay, we're all going to be. It's going to be crazy. Right?
No, my point is that just wait until something like that happens, and then people are like, "Oh my God, we need to do something about this." No, you don't. No, you don't. You need to let technology do its thing and not get in the way. And
if you think the crypto issue in the country right now is causing a stir, wait till AI has fucking come out.
Exactly.
That is going to be way bigger than any crypto. They won't even give a fuck about crypto, bro.
So this is exactly what I was thinking, but she put it in the perfect terms.
Okay, they won't even understand it, and their little old, soft, flaccid brains will just explode. It'll just be like, because like
It's gonna paralyze half of the
My mom, you know,
the
she's
geriatrics.
over 80. She knows how to use Skype. She knows how to like do her iPad, her phone. Like she knows how to like make sure the printer's printing and all that stuff and do the whole router. Like
Right.
AI, she won't be able to wrap her brain around it. It won't happen. They'll just not even worry about it until they're all dead and it won't matter.
So thank
End
you
of
for
rant.
this. So hold on before we continue. Thank you, Big Rondi, for the $10 super chat. After CBDC, Mexican mafia and cartels are going to transact in BTC and Monero. BTC gonna pump. Yeah, maybe I could. Yeah, I mean, whatever's. I guess whatever people are transacting, it's really funny though, because like. The older people that I talk to at where my dad lives and stuff like that, he's like, you mess with that fake money, they use it for laundering. They launder drugs with that stuff. I'm like, oh really?
They haven't laundered drugs with cash. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I said, and they look at me like that's not the same thing. I'm like, what do you mean?
Let me say something. The first anonymous decentralized cryptocurrency, okay, I'm using this as an example, was cash, okay, and they hated cash, and there's been an open war on cash for the last 30 fucking years, okay. They want to get rid of cash so bad. Now, right in the middle of their plans of getting rid of cash, here comes crypto like a fucking meteor to kill the dinosaurs, okay, and it messed up the entire fucking plan. Everything got jacked up. They're like, oh great, now we can't get rid of, we're getting rid of cash. Finally, it's working. Here comes this cryptocurrency. No one's going to give a shit anymore. I'm telling you now, you heard it today at 11:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 21st, 2023.
Oh, wow.
Once AI becomes the talk, crypto will fly to the wind. And it's going to go bye-bye. It's going to go, see ya.
Okay. I need to find John Connor.
I'm serious. Right. Think about it.
Sorry for you young people if you don't know that reference, but that's a movie reference, and Hawk should be proud of me. All right,
it is. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'll give you that. But what I'm trying to say is, let's talk for a second. Let's really put this out. What are the serious implications of having AI unregulated? Think about it for a second. You can fake people's identity. Okay, you can. I mean, I think about it from like a law enforcement perspective, right? Like investigations can become so convoluted because evidence can be completely like video. There used to be a saying in law enforcement: "Video doesn't lie." Right? We used to
now
say
it
that.
Does.
Now it does. So we have issues now moving forward about what kind of implications AI is going to bring to the criminal justice system. What's it going to bring to tax? Like, bro, like. If you didn't think people evaded taxes then, they're going to evade taxes now. And they're going to create all these fake identities. AI is going to be able to penetrate 32 character passwords, okay? Like over in a matter of hours, what it would take a standard computer, 100 years. I remember having this conversation with Yeti.
So here's my
hold on one second. Sorry, one quick. I was talking to Yeti about it. I said, Yeti, how long does it take to crack a 15 character password with a standard top of the line computer right now? He says, well, give or take, if you use a few GPUs, high-end GPUs, probably get it in about 30 days, right? I said, what about a quantum computer or even an early quantum computer with AI? He goes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Like
it will destroy crypto. Crypto will have to redefine itself.
The whole world will redefine.
Here's my question though. But here's my question though. If the dinosaurs, in our government are worried about crypto, what do you think they're? I mean, they're having the next bunch of senior citizens come up through, right?
No, actually,
it's like farm them up. Right?
Actually, not the new elected officials going in are actually right around in between the age bracket of like 30 and like 50. So they
just go to zero. Hey, who wants to?
Yeah, they completely skipped the Gen X's, by the way.
Yeah, because you guys were the working. A lot of you guys didn't want to do that. You guys were the golden era. Okay, because my mom would say it all the time. My mom says, "Man, I fucking love the 80s and 90s. We made so much fucking money. There was no fucking rules. Like nobody cared about politics. Everybody was just out to make money. Now our generation is a little different because now politics is coming heavy and regulations coming heavy. And there's issues that we have to, it's like every generation gets the benefits of the previous one.
But
so, you know what I'm saying? Your parents'
I think that
Chris,
if they're gonna come down on either crypto or I think the AI stuff I think will be regulated pretty hard.
how?
So, well, yeah, that's
How?
the thing is
How
how,
do you do
and by the way, laws are already in place. Just because it came out of an AI, the people responsible for programming that AI to allow certain things to happen, those are the people that need to be worried. There will be, again, they allowed a law to be broken by what they wrote. That's what maybe that'll be the new specified law, but that law really is in place already.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Joe. I don't know if this is true or not because I don't vote, so I don't know how these guys are gonna feel about that.
By the way, I'm gonna do my quick rant on exactly what King says. If you have your own mind and you think about things and you don't side with either party all the time, this is exactly what both parties want you to do, is not vote. And that's what they've done to King. King's like, they're all corrupt, they're all this, they're all that. That's what they want. That's what they want you to think.
Let's just say this.
True.
I'm using this as an
and therefore you won't vote. They only want their parties to vote,
let
and they
me
only
role play.
want to get the vote out for the people that they know of how they're going to vote. They don't know how King is going to vote. They don't know how I'm going to vote.
Okay,
I go out and vote anyway.
We're just going to
principle.
use this as an example. Okay, demonstration purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes only, just in case there's people on YouTube. All right, we're going to say that Hawk is Trump. Okay, and we'll say that Max is Biden. All right. Whatever Trump, Mr. Trump over here promised me, guess what? He's not going to deliver on any one of those fucking promises.
Hold on.
100%. Okay. The same thing goes down to Mr. Biden.
I promised I delivered on everything I said I was gonna do. God, my voice is gone. I can't do the accent. Go ahead, try fuck it.
Okay. As well as both characters will do things in the back that you won't know about that are going to be illegitimate.
King. You're stating something that's a huge. Okay, you're not stating a political problem. You're just stating a human behavioral problem. Okay, because this has been the way of since the Roman Empire and before. Okay, it's been this way forever. Everybody who's in power will always do backdoor dealings and give themselves more power.
I don't think everybody would. I don't think so.
It's human nature. Listen to me.
I understand it's human nature, but there is people who are pure that can't do that.
You're right.
They're few and far between, but
what separates
that's my personally.
What separates a good person in politics from a bad person in politics is the good person in politics is controls their impulses and controls their temptations. The bad person, Max, what's the saying? You can die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. That's politics. It'll always be that way in politics. Always. So you could start off the good guy and go, yes, and I'm not doing this, and we're not doing that. And 20, 30 years down the line, those principles are not going to align with the current generation, and you're going to become a villain. That's a lot of what the issues in politics are. And that's why we need term limits. So we've seen these issues move forward. Look, listen, the policies that Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and even what's the other guy? Who's the Speaker of the House?
McCarthy
and all these other guys, the Republicans, Democrats, they're doing things that were good in their generation, right? We frown upon them now because now those things don't work no more. And that's where these problems are moving forward. So you don't have you can sit there all day and say, oh, politics are corrupt. This is all this, and they're going to lie. Yeah, that's true. But you had a boss at your job. You had a boss at your job, right? Your boss dealt with all the money. Your boss dealt with the firings and stuff. You don't think there's a backdoor deal going on somewhere where your boss is doing things to benefit him more than he is his employees?
No, because you don't.
Do you think long term?
I know my boss back at my plant. I barbecued with him. I hung out with him. I known him for over 10 plus years.
The point I'm trying to
Probably
make
the
is
most
that
genuine person you ever meet in your life.
if you're a
So
good
I'm going
boss,
to disagree with you there.
you're going to get to a point when you own it. I'm just trying to make a point. The point is that if you start a company, okay, start a company, maybe for the first 25, 30 years, you're going to be all about everything, building your company employees. Then you're going to get to a point in your life. You will, and I'm talking to you. You will get to a point in your life where you're going to go, okay, I'm getting older. I'm not going to work as many hours. I have to start being a little bit more selfish, and I have to worry about myself. And you're going to start doing more and more things as you get older for yourself rather than what you did as you older. It's the evolution of being a boss. That's just what happens. The same thing in politics. Yes, King. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I have to admit, I don't agree with that. But anyway,
Yes.
the one thing I did want to bring up, I guess we got on the political rant.
The older generation.
Here's a perfect example of kind of how our politics runs, because there are good guys in Congress. I happen to think my congressman is a good guy. He introduced, along with a number of other congressmen, a bill to disallow stock trading amongst anybody who is in office, anybody who is in Congress. And maybe it's just a grandstanding, whatever. But the funny thing about it is, you ever heard of it? Nope. Because the people in power don't want it.
What was it
That's
that
the problem.
what was it saying that nobody in Congress can trade?
Nobody in Congress can trade.
Yeah, they're barred from
They're barred from trading.
But what's weird is that their spouses are not barred from trading.
Right.
So
what if they have holding companies or something like that, right? Or
there's
whatever.
always a way around it.
There is always a way around it, but when they can blatantly trade as themselves, it's a bad thing.
Nancy Pelosi made like $15 million on like her transactions with Nvidia, like, and she knew it, and she sold it a month before it crashed, like a couple years ago.
Right. See, it's corruption right there. She made money.
I agree, 150%. And
right.
you're going to
be
see
fired.
I agree.
Yeah.
And she was fired as Speaker of the House because she was voted out. But as you get older, people start thinking more selfishly. They do. When you start hitting,
I don't think that has anything to do with being older. I think these people were selfish from the start.
I don't think that this was like we'll use your, and we're getting like way off into politics here. Okay.
but
it's going to be too much for me, but I'm just saying is most likely this isn't her first time doing this kind of a deed with the Nvidia thing, right? She probably has done other things where she knew in advance and made lots of money. It's not like just one day she's like, well, I'd really like to retire and have a good amount of money. No, she's just been doing this for years.
Exactly.
It's not all people. When I say what I'm saying, it's not all people. It's most people, because when people get a taste of power, man, and I'm going to tell you this.
That's the key. Now, that's the key. When people get a taste of power and they are, they came in with the right intentions, and then they're like, wait, I could make millions of dollars, and all I have to do is this one little thing.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it's temptation, but that's not an evolution of age. That's an evolution of where their standing is in Congress.
A lot of people will look at it from a survival point of view as well. They'll go and they'll say, well, this is going to set me and my family up. And you know what? So what? People have been scamming the system. I'm going to do it. What's really going to affect change is when someone, I'm just saying.
Now, by the way, that's the Lance Armstrong effect.
Right. Can we get back to mining?
Hold on, King. Hold on. What, Max?
I said that's the Lance Armstrong effect. Lance Armstrong cheated because everybody else did. And he's like, why is everybody picking on me? I cheated, but so did everybody else. So what are we going to do? Disallow every single win that happened during my generation of racing? Can't do that. That was one of his arguments. And it's bullshit.
So
still
King,
wrong.
You want to swing this back into crypto, right? Let me bring you back around one more time. Okay.
All right.
This all revolves around what we're doing, because again, what they don't understand from the ways and the policies that they're enacting from when they were young and at a time that was relevant to them are no longer pertinent to our generation. So this is why we're having to disconnect between what we need and what our generation needs and what's going on in Congress. And this is why you're seeing it. I mean, these people have had control for 30 years. King, imagine doing something for 30 years your way. getting your way. And you know what? It's like the hand in the cookie jar thing. Okay. They've been putting that hand in the cookie jar and no one's come up and smacked their hand. They've been doing it for 30 effing years. Now, all of a sudden, it's a threat. And they're like, well, you know what? You're going to screw me. The way they're looking at it is, which is wrong. They're looking at it like, oh, you're going to screw me and take me out of my job. Now I'm going to take it as much as I can. And that's what's wrong with American politics. If anybody in this chat watching this right now gives any damn, okay, about the future of where our country is going to go in our democracy, right, left, middle, up, down, I don't care what you are. You gotta take money out of politics, which is going to be very hard to do. Then you have to get term limits in Congress. Just term limits in Congress alone, you'll see in one generation of people, you'll see a massive amount of change. 10 years, you'll see a massive amount of change if you had term limits, because people want to get reelected. Anyway, that's just.
We're gonna take a question. Get some more crypto talk here. I'm all politics out right here. I know you guys could go on forever, but Crypto Perks asks, "What about Dynex?" I'm gonna stay firm on my belief that it's a rug pull. I looked at it before anybody else mentioned it, and I will say it's a rug pull. I'm gonna stick with that story. Are you guys mining it? I know Hawk's
I'm mining
not.
it, but I'm selling it.
I
I don't care if it's a rug pull because I'm selling it.
Are you selling all of it? Or are you not holding any?
I'm not holding any. I mean, I hold some for like a week and then sell it. Whatever I have, I'm selling periodically.
You're not holding long term, is what I meant.
No,
So,
not at this point.
what do you personally feel about the project, Max?
I haven't looked into it, honestly, and it's too new for me to think that it could be something.
I know Max typically doesn't really do a lot of spec stuff, so no, I know he's not about that really. What about you, Hawk? Do you think it's a rug pull, or you don't know yet? Not sure.
I have no idea. I haven't even checked out a lot of these new projects. I don't know. Too much.
Well, this is what Joe says over here, Mr. Network Bits. He says rug munch. It looks like Nerd Beast says also maybe a rug pull, mine and sell. That's what everyone else seems to be doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, time will tell. A lot of people said Caspa was going to be a rug pull. That didn't happen. A lot of people said Neoxa was going to be a rug pull. That didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They did say that about that when I brought that to light. I don't think it's going to be a rug pull. I think that they're just going to fizz out is what I think is going to happen because they're jumping from game to game. I think they're going to have legal issues selling on games with like with real crypto. And then, you have the crypto transactions inside the game, which are going to be technically taxable events and all this other crap. I mean,
so didn't they comment on something that you'd said about that? The Neoxa guys. Didn't they say something?
Oh, I didn't read it. I haven't been in their Discord in forever.
I thought they said something about it.
Oh, let me go click over here. Did they make an announcement about it?
I don't know. I just could have sworn someone mentioned to me that they commented on that, saying that we were completely wrong, which it's just our opinion. Like, it's just an opinion that, if you're avoiding it, I would love to know how. Like, because we're only Deep Mining says, Hawk, did you get locked out of your Neoxa, Corey? Yes, I'm still locked out of that one. God,
I just feel like they're going from game to game, really. You know what I mean? Kind of hyping it up, and then they kind of fizz out a little bit. That's just my 2 cents. I don't have any issues with Andy and it's been so long. And Harvey. Sorry, Harvey. It's been a while since I talked to them, but they're nice. You know what I mean? They're great guys, and no issues with them. I just I wish that the project didn't turn the way that it did. So it's still just pretty much going to be kapow, but you're just playing the game. So I like the original white paper better. It sounded better.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you guys think about Neoxa? Well, I'd love to know. Max, what do you think?
don't really have an opinion. That's one of the ones I'm not mining right now. I have like 6,800 Neox, so it's worth like $6. I mean, it's not really much of anything. By the way, while we were doing this, I just sold. I had about 45 Dynex, so I just sold 45 Dynex because I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I've been meaning to do that. So thank you for reminding me of that. So I did that, and I sold my excess Caspa. So I got like about $15 in Bitcoin that I'm going to turn into Litecoin and move it into my wallet. That's what I do.
Patrick Murphy. Go ahead, King. You want to read it?
Yeah, Patrick Murphy says they're finalizing some partners with some big players in the mobile gaming space out of Thailand, and their master nodes are coming online. So it's kind of like, I don't know if anybody's had a Firo master node. Those are actually nodes that you can actually generate more crypto with. So it's not like your node that you would run right now, like on Flux or whatever. So it will generate more Neoxa for you. I don't know the details of it, of how much you need, how much it generates, and all that other stuff. I could have, I thought I maybe heard it was like 500,000. Maybe I'm wrong, but see, the issue though, even if they get in those games, Patrick, my question would be to them though: is the game being ran on the blockchain? Or is it now you're taking that pool of that 15%, right? Because that's what they said, that the proof of game won't get any higher. You're taking that 15%, and now you already have Minecraft, you have Rocket League and Rust and all these games, and then you're going to dump some more games into it. So now it's going to dilute it even further. So the people who are making whatever playing all these other games are going to make even less now because you're adding more games to the mix. And that's what I feel like, is they're just like constantly going to games. And I'm not too sure about it.
I wonder how you would even get a game to run on a blockchain. Like, wouldn't you have to design the game for it? Like, instead of taking an existing game and making it, I just think that would be just a terrible investment. Like, imagine it, you create a game that runs on the blockchain. Like,
somebody has mentioned that there is games that do run on blockchains, but they're not very great. And I don't know. I'm just not too sure about Neoxa, man. Hey, I was really all for them in the beginning. I thought their idea was great. I read their little bit of their white paper and what they wanted to progress to, but the changes they made since then, though, I don't agree with those. So, but that's just me, because
Mr. Andy and Harvey, if you guys want to come onto the show and you want to talk about this and do some rebuttal and explain what you guys are doing, we'd be more than happy to have you on TerraHash Tuesday, because somebody's going to clip it and they're probably going to send it to you.
I got nothing against those guys, man. They're nice every time I talk to them.
They are. They're very nice guys. I'm just curious as to see where it's going. All right, cool. Rust was cool. GTA was cool. These are old
Minecraft,
games.
right? Minecraft.
Never played it. Don't care about Minecraft. But
Minecraft's fun, man.
Yeah. I'm just curious to where they're going. So anyway.
All right. We've been going for it's been about an hour, 53 minutes. I'm going to call it at 2 hours. So last 5-minute questions, or if somebody wants to call in for the last 5 minutes, or is it 7? I don't know. It's about 5. All right. It's close to 5. It's good enough.
Well, thanks for letting me join you on my birthday. I appreciate that.
Oh, well, hey, thank you for blessing us with your presence on your birthday. All right, General?
I ain't a priest blessing you. I'm not blessing anybody.
All right. Max, look, today over 37, his hairline's not over 28.
Oh, man.
So real quick, while we're waiting, we can give some Terra updates. Nate G just asked when we're going to be hosting the nodes. Stratus. So guys, a lot of this is just contingent on Lumen. The line is there. They've bored the line in. The power's in the rack already. We're honestly just waiting for them. I mean, at this point, I call them. I speak to them almost every other day. What's going on? I want updates. this is just kind of where we're at. We're almost full with ASICs, so I'm probably gonna have to halt ASIC orders for a little while, moving forward until obviously a new facility is up. But we have plenty of room for GPUs, so if you guys are interested in hosting GPUs, we're good. And we're, like I said, we're actively working on lowering the power rate. We're just, like I said, we're waiting on Lumen to get the nodes up. We want to get them up. Believe me, we're anxious. We're waiting on these guys. You know what I mean? So, and they're getting their time is they're nearing to the contract where they said they had to be done. So we're assuming it's going to be close. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Thank God. And I appreciate everybody for like bearing with us and going through the growing pains, because we're going through a lot of growing pains. A lot. We're all having to come together and make it work. So to everybody out there that's helping us with Terra, I appreciate it. We're going to continue to grow. We had some really promising calls the last couple of days with some projects that reached out to us. So things are looking good. It's always ups and downs with the new business, but we're going to make it happen. And so I appreciate it. If you guys go to terrahosting.io, create an account. If you guys want to keep up to date, I did update the meter, the energy usage meter. I got it up to, now we're at over 21%, which is probably a little more now because Adam's there deploying rigs now. So I'll probably bump it up to 25. I think we'll be at 25. So I appreciate it, guys. So I really don't have any more updates at this time, but if you guys are interested in GPUs, we have it. And you can rent the cases, the R8 server cases. The $10 promo is up now. So the R8 server cases are $25 a month now. The $10 a month was a promo that we did to get everybody in. Thank you to the legacy members. I appreciate you guys. It really helped us out. So yeah, the R8s are going to be $25 each for rent now, if you want. Sustainable Cryptos, can I send 4 L3 plus? I was filling out the form. We have room for L3s. Yes, we can host L3. Yes, you can. If you want to send me an email, contact@terrahosting.io. But we're running out of space for the heavy duty ASICs. So just at this facility, which is a good problem for us to have. We have a solution coming up really shortly where we're going to have a lot of spots open up. So we're working on it. I don't want to say too much yet because I don't want to jinx myself, but it's coming. Just bear with us. We're working like dogs trying to get this done.
We have like lots of meetings every day about everything, so we do discuss a lot of this throughout the day and night. So we're actively working on everything.
It's a lot. Like the King and GPU risers are jumping on a flight to go check out a few things. I can't go now because I have to slow down because my girlfriend's 33 weeks and I have to start sticking around now because it's getting close. So once the doctor said she could travel up to 32 weeks. So I told her, I said, when you can't travel, I'm not traveling. So that's just how that's going to go. So King and Mike are going to be handling a lot of the groundwork while I'm out for a month or two, but I'll be available via email and I'll be home. So working from home.
Also for current customers, I don't know if anybody read my message in the Terra Discord. We will be moving maintenance day from Sunday to Saturday, since typically that's pretty much mostly it's Adam when I'm not around, and I'm there like every other couple weeks. I'm usually at the facility, but it's mostly to help facilitate with Adam since that's works best for his schedule. So maintenance days will be Saturday from now on. So if we do have any kind of outages or you guys go down, it would be on a Saturday. Other than that, guys, it's been about 2 hours, man. Thank you, Max, once again for hanging out with us, man. Happy birthday. Looking great, looking 21.
Crazy. I don't get it. Look at this. Look at this. I got temporal recession, stressing out all the time. Max's hairline is just undefeated.
I don't get that. Look at, I got all this gray hair like everywhere. This guy.
Well, like I said, all my gray
is
like right here.
Max,
I grew a beard. I have, and you like I said, you go watch some of my old videos. Like when I first started, I had a beard, and it was all my gray was right here.
Max, can you grow a beard?
Yes, I could.
Please grow a beard. and my life will be complete. I've already met Red Bull. If you grow a beard, I swear to God, we're all going to take a picture. I will fly to Illinois, take a picture with you.
I won't be growing one now because it's coming up on summer, and I do not like to have a beard during the summer. But
Come on.
But next fall probably will. I was thinking
All right,
about this.
all
So
right.
by
You
the
know
time I
what?
thought
I'm
about
gonna
doing it
hold
now,
you
I'm like, it's too late. It's too
I'm going to
late.
hold you to it. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay.
All right. Look at
So
this guy.
excited.
Another hour. Panda gets back, man. Where you been, Panda? You been stuffing your face with freaking pasta and fucking the
I
free
didn't
bread.
know they sold chicken nuggets at Olive Garden.
I didn't know they sold chicken nuggets.
He wasn't here when I said that joke earlier. That was from Sunflower Mountain, just so you know.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you everybody for watching. Tune in next week. It will be on Hawk's channel next week. So be sure to tune in over at Hawk's. And thank you once again, Max, Rylan, Crypto for stopping in, as well as DJ Mines, who also stopped in. And thank you to Rondi and everybody for the super chats. You guys have a good one.